Hi Luke,
Hey Sandy.
welcome to Lokrum,
Thanks.
and welcome everybody to the 20th episode of the Pear Tree podcast. 20 episodes, can you believe it, Luke?
Amazing. Well done.
Yeah, well done us. One of our friends had mentioned doing something special, but I can't believe I never even thought about anything special for a 20th episode.
I've got a bow tie on. That's pretty special.
Oh yeah, you dressed up. Oh.
You got the chocolate out.
Yeah, I got the chocolate out, yeah.
We've got a beautiful scene set up today on Sandy's Island for recording our podcast. There's a beautiful cherry blossom tree on my right, the left of the shot, our little pear tree lamp behind us, and some amazing chocolate. What have we got? A couple of chocolate eggs, chocolate bunny, and some chocolate mini eggs. And for some reason, I'm sitting on a whoopee cushion.
Well, it's April Fool's Day. And you're a fool. Oh, come on. That was so rude. No. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny. They've obviously they'd be used, and I've put one down at my beach where my villagers normally sit, but nobody's sat on it yet.
Have they not? Well, I had no choice.
No, I have probably spent too much time waiting for somebody to sit on it. But yeah, you have no choice.
I've normally got a lovely plush mum's cushion here, but I've got the whoopee cushion today. That's okay.
Yeah, it's in my storage. I'm sure it's comfy. Anyway.
How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been good. I've been playing quite a bit. I've not been well, so I've just been in bed playing.
I'm making the most of your convalescence.
Yeah, definitely. I've been a busy bunny, as you can see.
Yeah.
I've actually had this outfit on since I think Isabel had said. When Zipper appeared on the island the other day. I've got all my bunny stuff back out.
It's so cool seeing all the Bunny Day stuff. I've been really enjoying it this time around.
Yeah, I'm quite excited. I've quite a lot of the furniture. I think because of the new items, it's been easier to decorate, because I think the items before, apart from the fence and maybe the lamps, it's more the furniture and items were more for in the house. So it's been nice to be able to use a lot of the decorations outside.
I feel like the new items are also kind of more, they can work in other situations as well. They have got quite a nice look about them.
Yeah, I think they don't look like out of place, like you're just, like, it isn't a nice, I love the planters. I really like the planters.
The planters
nice
are great.
For things.
You couldn't really, it doesn't matter that there are eggs in the planters, I don't think. They look really nice on their own.
Yeah. They're just really nice colours, just for spring as well. And I think I said before, like the festival items would look nice with them as well. I've not done that yet because all my festival items are in my race, but the colours are really nice for this time of year and going into summer as well.
Yeah, it's been great having some new items. I really like the chocolate as well. I haven't found a place for that yet because that is quite specific. That's a kind of decorative piece, isn't it? But I've got lots of the planters and the flags and the little bunny topiary around. I haven't found a place for the tree yet, though, because it's huge.
Oh, yeah, it is huge, but it's only temporary, obviously, but I've put one out beside my house.
Yeah, I guess you just need to make a feature of it.
Yeah, and I removed my well from the little residence square.
Yeah.
I had a well, so I've removed that, and I've put one of the trees there.
Oh, nice.
Just temporarily.
Yeah.
Because that's only, again, like, they are quite big. You need to kind of have something that needs to be in the centre of something to be around it.
That's a nice place for it.
Stick off to the side. So I probably went a wee bit overboard. I'm going to have all these items, but I don't feel bad for selling them back to Nooksy because they're orderables. I know you think of, what I'm speaking about. I hate crafting things and then selling them, but at least I can sell these and know that I'll be able to order them again if I need to.
I wonder if they're becoming like better at doing that for us, or whether it just feels really random which things you get DIYs for, which things are orderable, which things you can like buy but you can't order from the Nook shopping. It's all been a bit random, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't mind it at all though. I do enjoy crafting things too. I'm not going to get me wrong, but then obviously Halloween was, they did combine that. They sold the stuff, but that was the stuff that they could craft. Whereas like the toys at Christmas, where they're just orderables, a bit like the new items here for Bunny Day. You just don't know.
I'm sure they're just figuring it out and finding their way, which is fine.
Yeah,
that's
good.
The DIY items for Bunny Day, are there any new ones this year? Because I've been getting some from Balloons, but I think they might just be from the ones that I missed out on last year.
I've not had any, so I never got one from Zipper. He gave me some water eggs when I met him, but then on my second character, he got eggs as well, but then all the villagers have been coming up and giving him recipes. I've not popped any balloons with him yet, but I've not had any villagers ping me. They do ping me, sorry, but they only give me eggs. Just they don't give me any. So I think it's a bit like Halloween almost, like they don't duplicate the recipes, they just give you more mats.
So do you think that you got most of them last year?
Oh, I definitely got them all last year, yeah. I think I made it a point to get them all.
So far I've got the glowy garland, the egg table, the egg wreath, and the egg rug. Do you remember if those are all ones from last year?
Yeah, those are ones from last year, yeah.
Okay, so they're just ones I missed out on then.
Yeah, I think because the glowy garland, I just put that in the wall because I'm my second character. I was playing on my second character earlier.
I put that
in their house. It's really nice because it does light up.
I want to put it outside
when it's a bit dark. I know, that's what annoys me about some of the items.
Like if you can hang it in a tree, that'd be nice.
Well, that'd be good if you could decorate trees. I just would like to put it on like even outside the house, like the exterior house, or I don't know, a simple wall. I like the simple panels, although it just annoys me that you can't hang stuff on them because they're just so used for so much. I think people would do awesome stuff if you could place things on simple panels.
Yeah, I've been very happy with Bunny Day stuff this year. And then this morning, we woke up to the sight of the beautiful cherry blossoms in bloom. Yeah,
and just as you said that, I can see a wee cherry blossom floating behind me. I don't know if you can see it over the...
Yeah, there's one floating there.
Yeah, it's over the lake. It's a bit like what was it was floating about before? The feathers. The feathers. Yeah, feathers, I was just thinking. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the cherry blossoms are a bit harder to catch than the feathers.
Yes,
because they disappear if you miss them. So I've not been doing very well today.
Because you did say that you weren't good at catching the feathers, but they didn't disappear.
No.
There's still plenty of time.
Well, you get 2 shots at the cherry blossoms and then they go. I think I've managed to catch about 7 so far today. And I've been playing a lot today because I redid my whole entrance in cherry blossoms. So I took all the bamboo down. It was quite a job because I don't know if you've noticed, the entranceway had all the bamboo trees put really like right next to the cliff edge. So there's a little trick that you can do with a cliff and a river. So if you use a river at the bottom of your cliff, you can place a tree right on the edge where you wouldn't normally be able to, and then you can knock away the river and knock away the rest of the cliff edges, and it's like right there on the very edge.
Right, I'm going to have to look at the video. I think, did you share the video earlier? Or the guide? I'm going to have a look at that because I didn't realise you could do that, and I didn't notice that you had done that. I just really liked your entrance, but I didn't notice that you had the bamboo so close to the cliff edge because I've came up against things and I'd really like a tree like close to the edge.
So I'm going to have to look at that. Yeah, it's really useful. It means you can fit in more trees in a small amount of space, and you probably don't notice it on mine because I've got trees in front hiding the bottom of them.
Yeah,
but I thought, it would be really beautiful to have all the pink cherry blossoms in bloom, and then I didn't really realise that actually I would have to do all that terraforming in order to get them there. And I almost gave up, but then I I thought it would be worth it, even if it's just for a week. And it does look really cool. So I just need to plant some pink flowers and things there to finish it off. But
yeah,
I'm going to enjoy it, and I might make a dream address for it so that I can revisit it later.
You can revisit it.
Yeah.
How can you visit your own dream address? Can you?
Oh, I don't know, actually.
That'd be so good.
I just kind of thought about saving it. I didn't really think about whether I could actually go and visit it. But I suppose you probably could if you type in the number.
Oh, I'm going to need to try that, because I really want to say bye to my Halloween island, because I'm going to update it soon, because I've just about finished the gardens that I wanted to do, and I've just kind of tidied up nooks and ables just now, just to make that be a bit more presentable on the beach.
Oh yeah, you did some nice work around that. That looks good.
Yeah, because I have been playing a lot this week, but I've not had as much interactions with villagers because I've just been busy moving nooks. That was a pain, but it looks a wee bit better, because our nooks and ables are on the beach temporarily just now while I've got my race. But I was trying to make a wee feature of them rather than just being dumped there, because it literally is the only place on my island that has space for the two of them. So it'd be nice to if I could go to Halloween. I'm going to need to try
go back
that.
And have a look. I moved my nooks this week as well, just to put it out of the way temporarily for working on Raymond's garden. I'm still...
Have you finished it?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it that I don't like. It's not very well balanced, and it needs a little something, and I can't figure out what it is. But I've put a wedding bench out there, and he was sitting on it earlier, and it looked really cool. And obviously I ran up to take a picture of him, and as soon as I sat down next to him to take a picture, he jumped up. But when I chatted to him, he did say, I'm not sure about this wedding bench. And he said something like he wasn't sure if he was ready for the kind of long-term commitment of a wedding bench.
That's quite funny that they pick up on that.
Yeah.
He does I think it was the iron, the iron garden bench, chair,
Right.
sorry. I had Raymond, I won Raymond in a giveaway, in April last year, when he was
really early on. Yeah.
But I wasn't interested in him, but a friend that I played with really, really wanted Raymond, so I won him and then I passed him on. But I had set up his wee garden, and he had an iron chair, and I remember him telling me that he really liked it, so maybe you should try an iron chair.
Yeah, I think it's a work in progress there.
So your nooks, because you weren't sure what to do with your nooks or ables now
I'm
that
still
you've
not
moved,
sure.
Barrowed and Graham maybe.
Yeah, I feel like all the houses on the island are in quite good places at the moment, but I'm not really too sure what to do with the shops. I'd love to make a feature of them. Some people have amazing features that are just so perfect, so in keeping. It feels like a shop like that should have a little back area. I know some people have put the recycling bins and little fenced off areas for deliveries and stuff. I think that's really cute. I just don't know what to do, and I definitely think that Abel's deserve a really beautiful little fenced off kind of courtyard or something. I feel like they'd really appreciate something at the front of their shop that was really welcoming.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of nice people, nice setups that people have done, but again, it's that's theirs. I don't really want to copy it, item by item, but it's nice when they do have their own wee areas and it's not just planked anywhere on the island. I think Abel's is quite hard. I've seen nice ones, and they've had looms outside and the little sewing bits, as if it's a wee outside area for Sable maybe, because she's the only one that seems to do work in there.
Yeah.
Mabel just she just follows you around and tells you not to wear a wetsuit in the fitting room.
Oh, you can't go in there when you're under transformation from your wand. Oh,
Oh yeah, the wand. I think that's probably what's been in my head. It's just my second character was in a wetsuit, but usually it's me that's in a wand outfit.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why can't take it off for you. See, because I was doing construction as well. Because obviously all the new prom items are out today, and I was doing some construction today, and I went a wee over to check, and she took my hat off, no bother. Like, why can she not just take my wand outfit off? I don't understand.
I mean, it's almost like she doesn't want you to buy anything from her shop, right? It's
she
just
doesn't
such a
because
pain.
she doesn't have a cart yet. She doesn't have a shopping basket. Like, what is it? Aye. Here I'm being ranting again. We've just been getting all this stuff.
It is,
and I'm still
it's
not
amazing.
happy.
Let's talk about the prom items, because I went and checked today and I didn't notice any, but then I'm not sure if maybe I was not paying that much attention. But I did pop in to have a look, and there wasn't anything obvious.
All right, so I think I got gifted the prom tiaras and crowns off of one of our friends a couple of days ago, but in my shop today I have I can't even remember what they're called. The prom dresses, like I don't know what they're called. I think it's prom dress. I think it's just a prom dress, yeah. And then there's a slip dress, sorry. I've got them in. And then also as time travelling, I had the shoes in the other day. So I've got all the dance shoes. The prom dresses are in my Evils today, and the slip dresses, I think that's what they're called. They're all on my second character. I like the prom dresses. Like, there's not something obviously I would wear, but half the stuff that I wear in them, of course, and I wouldn't wear, but they're cute. And I think, as you said the other week, it's just a wee nice change up for my party outfits.
Oh, I'll have to pop in and have a look at Abel's when we finish. But
I've not seen the sashes. I think somebody had mentioned on the Discord that they had sashes in the store. So I'm going to have to have a look out for them.
So a sash, I guess you would wear that like a bag?
Oh yeah, do you know what? I didn't even think. Yeah, I didn't even think how you would wear that. Yeah, I'm assuming it would be like a bag. Oh, I don't know about that then, because I like my bags.
Talking of birthdays, Lolly's birthday was last weekend.
I know, and I missed it. I hope she had a great day though, did she?
She did. It was very low key. She had a nice party with Poppy. I think I was busy that day, so I didn't play very much. But I definitely made sure I dropped in on her and gave her a present. I gave her the Pom Purin rack, I think it's called, because it's like a little bookcase with with a bum on the back, obviously, and like a pudding thing on the top.
Did you like that?
Well, she didn't seem to. She was like, "Whoa, that's really expensive," but she didn't seem like particularly pleased with it. But she did write me a nice letter the next day saying that she really liked it, and she had it out in her house. I think she liked it. She seemed to like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she put it out, and she never put your other bookcase out that you gave her before, so she might have liked that one. She must have liked that one.
Anything with books in, I'm sure. I'm sure she's happy. She was talking with Whitney this week about how there's something really special about going into a bookshop. I think they were complaining about people looking at books on their phones and saying how they couldn't understand it because the smell of the paper and the sound of flicking through the pages was really like evocative to them. That was really cute. Although then, like not long after, Whitney was having a conversation with Freckles, which I thought was most uncharacteristic. And they were talking about how wouldn't it be great to have a giant bug as a roommate?
All right.
Like I thought that the book conversation was just, was pretty on brand for Poppy as for Lolly and Whitney. But then Whitney was like, yeah, it'd be amazing having a massive bug as a roommate because they could like lift up your furniture in case you lost a contact lens or like smash down one of your walls if you wanted to do some redecorating. This sounds like a conversation between like Barold and Biscuit, not Freckles and Whitney. That's very weird. How are all your guys this week?
Yeah, good. I've actually got a picture off of Boone earlier on this week, which I was quite happy about because I really need, not that I'd want my jocks to leave, but I've got 3 now. And
you've got a lot, yeah.
Yeah, need to have, and I never had a cranky, but then I had a campsite villager and it was Gonzo who was in the campsite, and he's just, we spoke about age before, like crankies are definitely old because he just looks like a wee old, he's just like the cutest wee old man face. I love him. So, but I had to say bye to Shari. I was hoping he was going to pick maybe Boone or Huck because I've got 3 smugs and 3 jocks and they're the only pictures I've got at the moment.
Right.
Just to even out the personalities, not because I dislike them any less. But he picked Shari first time and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go with it because he could, or who knows who's going to pick next.
It's hard enough to get them to agree to move in the first place.
Yeah, well, you know now because you tried with Dizzy last week. And it was her birthday coming up soon, and I was like, oh no. But I'm sure you're going to have a big ball for Shari, so I'll be like, no, that's this Shari. So
okay, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, you're going to have to now because I've just said, but should I wait in mine?
She's on the 10th of April, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 10th, yeah. But I got her a home, which was nice.
Oh, good.
I think someone off I don't know if it was Nick was on. I don't know, I put her on a couple of Discord servers, just
amazing,
and hoping that she would get a photo. But I'm glad that there's people out there that like her as well. But then I think she's really cute.
Yeah, she's great.
She's not like one of the ones that everybody talks about, but I think she's really cute. She's just got a nice colour in her wee face. Yeah, I like her. Although I think she's constantly frowning, it seems like sometimes.
She told me this week that she doesn't like pizza. And I was like, what? Who doesn't like pizza? It was one of those things where she was like, hey, I heard this thing about you. Is it true that your favourite food is pizza? I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, never really understood it myself. It's all right. Good for you, though, that you like it. Like, what? Yeah, you can come and visit my Shari though, and we'll do something special for her birthday in a couple of weeks. Definitely. Yeah,
but nice to see her again. So that was my only new person this week. I'm waiting for somebody to have a wee photo bubble because I've got quite a few photos now. Because I obviously went barrel's on hold for me. So he'd be nice to have along with Graham.
Yeah.
So I finished his garden the other day. It's just nice even cool. I don't know if it's because I speak to him more because obviously I know him, or they just give you more information. I think it's the same with Coco. I put so much effort into Coco's because she's like sending me letters and then just having these conversations that told me what she liked. So it just happened with Graham as well. His is not as nice as Coco's, but just the items because
maybe it's for him. You kind of so you're tailoring it to what he's saying that he likes then.
Yeah, so he obviously I shared the letter last week and he'd said something about a designer fishing rod.
Yeah.
That was like the first letter. That was like the day after they arrived, so I was quite like surprised to get a letter. So I gave him, one of our friends made me a golden fishing rod because I don't have golden. So I've got that outside his house, and I put a red like car bed out there. That's his Porsche because he's just like going a smug. I just feel like he's like a wee, not old man, but he's like getting there. So he's like just bought himself a Porsche. So that's his wee red car out in his garden.
You reckon he's having a midlife crisis and he's like a gold fishing rod and a Porsche?
Yeah, and because he's really basic inside, like he's got his cardboard furniture. He's obviously put his money somewhere. So I'm just saying it's his car and his golden fishing rods. But he also said something to me the other day about, I think it was a really nice night, and then he said something about the sunset and he wished he had the painting of the sunset so he could look at it. So I've actually just went on to Abel's, and I could have painted myself a sunset, but that was too much effort for me. But I got a custom design from Abel's, like the portal. I have a sunset and I've put that on an easel outside with his wee chair and his wee paint set. It's as if he's just
Nice.
painted himself a sunset.
Isn't there one of the red paintings that's...
Oh my god, there
do
isn't
that?
there? Oh, yeah, I've...
I'll keep my eyes open for
Yeah,
one.
I'll have a wee look as well. That'll probably be better, because... Although, and it'll need to be a fake, because I'm pretty sure all my smugs that have sent me art has all been fakes. So, I will not be getting a real sunset. But yeah, I thought
It's
that
because
would
the
be
smugs like
be
buy
nice.
into the hype, I reckon. They're like really into red sails patter.
Yeah. And I think they're all for
Easily.
show as well. They just want to,
Yeah.
that's why these wee red beds. But I caught him on it today. He was lying on it. I might have just been standing and he was he was running about his garden. Do you know what I said to you? Like I didn't have much interactions. It's just because I've been stalking them for pictures. I haven't been able to speak to them. I was standing at the entrance of his garden because he was walking about his outside, and I was standing there so he couldn't leave. So eventually he just jumped on his bed.
Oh.
So I could get a nice picture of his garden. And I've finished Tex's garden, but I've not really had much dialogue for him. But I don't know if it's because, you know, we spoke about this before, like, I know Graham from your island, so I have, like, and I spoke to him every time I visited, so I maybe have different, like, further along dialogue than what I do with Tex, because I don't know him as well. So I'm not getting as much information for him. So I've just made up stuff for his garden. He's got a slide into the river, because I just feel like that's what they do at zoos. I like to see pictures of penguins sliding down slides. So he's got one into the river beside his garden. And he's just got a table with chess on it, just because he's a smug, and I just feel like he would just be wanting to play chess at night in the evenings. Who knows?
I haven't met him yet.
No, he's really cool, and inside his house is really cool. It's all ice. He's got the ice wall, ice flooring, and then he's got the ice counter, but he's got all this music equipment. It's like a club, I think, almost. It's really, really cool inside, and I didn't want to duplicate that outside, because just because the time of year, I think at winter it'd been easier to do, like kind of leading into outside. So, and obviously that maybe he wants a wee rest from that.
Yeah. Have you had any other penguins?
I haven't had any other penguins this year, no.
Because I had Roll, and
you had Roll.
Sprinkle.
He's my all-time favourite. Well, I say he's my all-time favourite. He was my first ever villager, like Animal Crossing villager. So I've always got.
In Wild World.
Yeah, in Wild World. So
he was really cool. He had the ice house in this.
Did he? Oh yeah, I remember visiting him.
And Sprinkle had an ice house as well. Although hers was like this kind of like rose coloured. It was really sort of colourful, beautiful. I wonder if all the penguins have ice in their houses. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would think so.
So is Roll not one of your dreamies then?
Yeah, it kind of is, but yeah. I don't want to put him in that box.
So you don't want to get him too soon.
Yeah, I don't want to get him. No,
let him go.
Yeah, I think it's just. Do you know what? I probably get him, and he probably not think he's that great, but he's just in my head. I just remember him. It was just because he was the first. It was just like he was saying these cute things, and it's like, because I obviously at the time I didn't know what the game was about, and there's this wee penguin looking cute, saying nice things to me. I was like, oh yeah, he's my friend, so that's just stuck in my head. So he's my favourite.
Yeah, he's a really good.
I don't want to ruin that. So, but Tex is cool. You need to go and say hello to him.
I will. Cool. Yeah, I will.
And Gonzo, I've not seen inside Gonzo's house yet. He's been out and about.
I haven't been to visit since we did the last recording here a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
So a couple of new people to meet.
Yeah, I did plan an opening last weekend for some more races, but I've just not been feeling that great, so I wasn't able to do that. But we'll make up for it, because everybody seems to be excited about Easter. It's a bit different since last year when everybody's hating Easter.
Yeah.
And I think the build up to Easter as well, like, could be zipper back, but I feel quite positive about it, and I think everybody else is.
Yeah, I was happy to see Zipper.
I got quite a few pictures. I think I shared them already because he obviously moves a bit. I didn't realise he moved about the island, but when I first seen Zipper, he was in the race at my egg bit, and I was like, oh yeah. So he was surrounded by all the eggs, so that was nice.
So I'm guessing that he comes back on Sunday.
Yeah, so a bit Easter like.
For the official Bunny Day.
Yeah, I hope he gives us a new item on Bunny Day. I know I'm not expecting new DIYs, but it'd be nice if he gets a wee new item, wee surprise item.
We got an item from him last year, so who knows, it might just be the same. Anybody that missed out last year, because it was very early, wasn't it? After the game came out, so it's quite possible that quite a few people missed it.
Definitely. Or even if they did play, they might have not been able to get all the recipes in time, because it was quite. I struggled to get the recipes last year. I think most people did. Well, you obviously did. You never got them all, but just because of cherry blossom ones as well. Have you got all the cherry blossoms?
No, I've been popping balloons all day, but I haven't. I've only got bunny things this time. I'm still missing 4 cherry recipes.
Is the cherry blossom recipes out already though?
I assume so.
Oh, I thought they were. I just thought it was. Right, okay, that does make sense. I thought there was only the leaves for some reason. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe because we don't get an announcement saying that there's recipes like flying about like Zipper. Because Zipper was really misleading. They said that there's recipes hidden around the island.
Well, I think there are if you haven't, presume like we were saying earlier, if you haven't got them, then I think that there are. Because I've shot down some recipes, and I can't remember whether I got one in a bottle.
Yeah, I think you get one in a bottle, because I'm sure my other character got one in the bottle. But the way he was saying it as if it's like hiding, like you want to dig them up by. Yeah. That would have been good. That would have been easy.
I don't know how many shovels I've been through this week digging up trees for replanting, all the earth eggs, bashing all the rocks for the stone eggs, and what's the other thing?
Water.
And all the and digging up all the fossils.
Yeah. Oh, water! Why did I say water? Sorry.
I haven't touched a fossil for months. So I haven't dug up they've just been in the same space for ages, but now I see the crack in the ground and I'm like, yeah, give me the earth eggs. I'm going to have a lot of unassessed fossils to do something with in a minute.
I've been using them with my second character just because they still. I don't know if you unlocked the Nook milestone for like you have to assess so many fossils. Have you already done that in your main character?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'll have to check that.
I can't remember the exact figure.
Is it?
I don't know if it's 500. I might just be total guessing that. I can't remember, but I've completed it on my main character, and I've just been. If I dig them up in my main character, I don't know if you've been up at my museum. I've got like a wee pile of unassessed, and I'll just leave that for my second character, just to work them through.
I did just them getting anything.
No, I did used to give them to. I used to try and give them a wee like Nukas on Discord or anything, just for people to like needing their fossils or whatever. Cause some people do need the milestone themselves, but not a lot of people need that anymore. So I've just been doing it myself, and then selling them to Nooks.
Yeah, they fetch a good price.
I've needed it for the amount of times I've moved Nooks this week. They're so annoying that you can't move it like one space. Like I think it's because they like to put down the roped off area, so I can see why they don't let you move it one space, but it's still really frustrating.
I do think that roped off area looks really, really, really cool as well.
Yeah, I still love that you do the wee animation, like you just moved the building or you found a new place.
If I could spare a bridge or an incline, I would love to leave a little Lloyd gyroid with a roped off construction bit. I think it would make a nice little feature. And if you could do that with like building a house and have that there all the time,
Yeah,
I think it
that would be
would
good.
look really cool.
But how I just just have that thought when you said that. I said that might be quite cool. But how mad would you be if you had like did that, but then somebody came and just be nice, like, because it is a nice thing to do, like just pay off your loan, thinking like, right, okay, this is the 9th time I've visited Luke and he's still not paid that bridge off. I need to help him.
That's so right. Yeah, because I've really appreciated it when people have paid off my loans in New Leaf, because you do sometimes have like the gyroid there for months collecting money.
Yeah.
But money's never really been a problem in New Horizons because we can all travel so much for turnips.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, imagine if you had that, if you were keeping a feature Lloyd on your island.
You need to block off Lloyd. Fence off Lloyd. I've actually got a bridge or an incline, and I was planning on building something, not because I need anything, it's just so I can get everybody in the picture again. I don't know, I like that wee, they do the wee ceremony. So I was thinking about that the other week, and I thought, I think I need to build something just to get a nice picture of like all the gang together, because it's quite hard to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like on the island, usually you're just stuck in like Harv's room, so it'd be nice to do that.
I still think you should have a garden, like Harv should have a garden area that you can do stuff in. It would be really good if you could go there and do like a little bit of terraforming or something, and get all the villagers to come, and like you could pose them how you wanted.
That would be nice.
Garden centre.
Or it'd be nice to see your dream address. I know you save it, but you could like be able to position your, you get the villagers like kind of randomly walk around in your dream address. Well, I don't know, I've just visited other ones, but it'd be nice if they could position name. That'd be nice.
It would be good, wouldn't it? They could all be in their own gardens, or they do. They wander about outside, right? I haven't done many dreams.
No, I just remember.
Can you visit them in their houses as well?
I'm not sure. I just remember visiting. It was one of you and our friend had suggested. It was Philippa's dream address, and they had the question. Was it a personality
test?
Yeah, I did that, and it was so good. But I remember walking along. I can't remember what it was. Like a bridge, and it was like star fragments. Anyway, Hazel was like down a cliff, and I couldn't reach her because just the way it was set up, and she was just wandering about down there, and I just wanted to get down and say hello, but I couldn't reach her just the way the island was set up. But obviously she probably wouldn't normally walk down there, but she was down there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I really want to visit my own dream address now.
I know, you've got to put that in my head, and I'm going to, that's what we're both going to do when we get off, it's like try and visit the dream.
I'm going to have to go and speak to Luna.
What do you think she would say if? Oh, no, I'm going to need to try it. I've not been to a dream address for a while now, actually. I think that's not a bad thing though. That it means like your time spent. You're doing things, being busy. Because I don't think I've been bored yet. Sometimes I don't have inspiration to like do things, but I'm never bored.
I definitely haven't been bored this week with all the stuff to collect and find spaces for, and I've got lots more things planned for the next few days. I'd like a new villager. I've only just had 2 new villagers though. Maybe I'm being a bit greedy.
Who are you wanting to say goodbye to, except for Barrels?
Don't know.
Who are you giving up?
I don't know. Butch had a thought bubble quite a few times this week, but he just wanted to give me like his useless junk. Here's a sailor's hat, here's a striped t-shirt. And actually Biscuit had the thought bubble loads of times this week, but luckily none of them were ever asking to leave.
So do you always speak to them when they've got a thought bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They normally just want to buy my bin. But, Biscuit wanted to change our catchphrase to boss. I was like, that is just horrible. That's the worst idea you've ever had, Biscuit. So I said no.
I never say no. I'm mountain at the minute.
Mountain?
Mountain.
Where did they come up with that?
Boon. The thing is, he's like twice the size of me as well, and he's like mountain. But now Shari was calling me as well. Before she left, I think Boon and Shari were the only ones that have called me it so far, but who knows who'll be saying it next.
I think that lollies is the most popular catchphrase. Hers is bonbon, and that's spread. I think nearly everybody's calling me that. And Raymond asked if he could call me that today. Well, no, he asked Lolly if he could call me that today. So they were having a little chat, and he was like, they were talking about like a first edition book that Raymond had, and he was like, I'll lend it to you, Lolly, but only if you'll let me say bonbon. But that's good because his catchphrase was crisp.
Yeah, what is that about?
And I was like, I'm not into that catchphrase very much, so I'm happy that he's changed it.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
I do like crisps, but I'm not sure.
I don't think it's the same crisp.
No.
That's fine.
He's doing well though. He's settling in nicely on the island. I've seen him having lots of chats this week, and I think he's. Have you been in his house? It was ages before I went in his house. It's really sad. He's got no bed.
Work.
Yeah, he's got 2 desks and like computers and maybe like a flip chart or a whiteboard. He's all business, that cat.
Yeah, I gave him a cat bed when they stayed at my island.
I might give him a bed. Would he put out a bed, or would it be too big?
I don't know, actually.
They don't like things that are too big, do they?
Yeah. You wouldn't know what he would replace. I think it might just mess up his foot, but then if you're not really bothered, I think when they're got such a clear aesthetic, I don't like messing that up. Like sometimes they're.
I know, I agree.
But then
I just feel sorry for him.
When I think of items that I think that the villagers would like or would need, and they don't, I don't want to gift them it because I'm not sure that they would like display them. That's why I put them in the garden. So I make their gardens an extended home. So maybe put a wee bed out or hammock or whatever outside his house.
What about the sofa? Like the brown leather sofa?
Oh, that would be nice.
That's quite classy, and then he could just curl up and sleep on that.
Yeah, or you can give him a cat bed. No, they just sit they actually sit on the cat bed, and I think it's hilarious. I gave him a cat bed, not realising it was a seat.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of that. Actually, he said he was having a conversation with Toby this week where they were talking about how they get between 12 and 14 hours sleep a night. So he's obviously not that hard done by for a place to sleep.
Yeah. I didn't know a cat that slept 12 to 14 hours at night.
They sleep longer than that, right? During
No,
the
I don't
day,
think. I think during the day. Usually my friends that have cats are usually complaining that they're up at all weird hours.
Yeah. Just in case you wanted to know, Raymond sleeps in a burlap sack.
Burlap
sack. Toby said he's got silk jams. I've never heard jams before. I've always thought it was Jim jams.
Yeah, Jim jams. Or jammies.
But Raymond said that his burlap sack is really, really uncomfortable, but it's really good at exfoliating his skin. Weirdo. They're also talking about
That's
lip
funny.
balm as well at some point.
I've never heard that dialogue before.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not sure if I've had two smugs on the island at the same time. Obviously, there's a little bit of crossover between Toby and Graham, I think, but yeah, they were like rating their number one items that they had on the island, and they were like 1, 2, say at the same time, 3, lip balm.
I've had smugs on. I don't think I've seen that one before.
That's
Although I
good.
did have new Gonzo. I've had lots of, well, I've not had lots of crankies, but I've had a few crankies because I do like them and I do speak to them a lot. But Gonzo was saying to me the day that he's like, oh, I've got a magic trick. Are you ready? And he's like, oh, I've got a handkerchief here. And then he started sweating and he's like, oh no, I forgot it another time. But I've never heard that.
Brilliant.
He's just funny. And I think I said earlier about him being old. He said something about his bones being sore or something like that. And he just sounds so old as well, just the stuff he says. Yeah, it's cute. I'm looking forward to seeing his house. His house outside is really nice. Like, really wooden. I don't know if you'll see it if you go and visit him. But I've not really had to change Shari's like outside yet until I get to know Gonzo a wee bit more. I've only took her mic away and her lights because she had like a wee stage for her singing, but
yeah, he wouldn't appreciate that, I don't think.
no. So actually, I just put a fire pit out for him, just because I just feel like old men just like to sit outside.
Yeah, warm
next to the
his old bones next to the fire. Yeah.
And I just really like the fire pit item. I had one like in my house, like when I set up my house originally, but because I've changed and I've not got a garden anymore, I had to get rid of it.
Hey, we should go and see him.
Yeah, definitely. I hope he's in. He's not been in at all. He was inspecting Tabby's flowers earlier on today. He's like, had the book out. I've never seen one of the. Oh no, I think I did. I've seen Elvis do that, like looking at the flowers with the wee book as if they're like.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? The education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just been that long since I've had the education hobby and a cranky, because they're usually fishing.
Oh, they're all so cute.
So what's your plans for this week?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I'm going to make a nice spot for, let's just say, one of my shops. I kind of like them to be together, but I think I'll do one at a time to keep it manageable and try and find a nice little home for it.
Have you got any area in mind?
I was thinking actually the southwest beach. So where I've got all the Mario stuff kind of laid out at the moment, I was just going to pick all that up and make a little spot there. But I don't know.
Oh, nice.
I just don't know. I can't decide. I don't want to look up pictures of it because I don't want to. I would like some inspiration, but I don't want to end up seeing something that I want to copy.
Yeah.
How about you? What have you got planned?
Not much. I think I'm looking forward to see what Zippers brings on Sunday. So I think I'm just going to finish off some Easter decorations. I suppose Sunday, this will be the day it goes live. But yeah, decorate a wee bit more for Easter. And then probably next week I'll be spending my time taking it all down and catching cherry blossoms. I think that's my week. I think I'm going to chill out, catch some cherry blossoms. I love catching the items, the matte materials.
Hey, we should wish everybody a happy Bunny Day because this episode is going to air on Bunny Day.
Yes, see, I'm dressed appropriately. Oh yeah. Oh, it's not April Fool's. Oh, I'm a fool. Right.
Cool. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thanks for having me over to Lokrum, Sandy. I'm going to look forward to going catching up with all your guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming, and thanks everyone for listening. And have a great bunny day and a great week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.